what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are working on my 95 Camaro Z28. Check it out, guys. We are driving the Camaro on the freeway. As I mentioned in the last Camaro video, this is something that I haven't been able to do since the car had a damaged wheel on it. But now that that's fixed, we are good to go. Another thing I mentioned in the last Camaro video is that the tire shop that balanced my tires said that one of them wouldn't balance properly. And so I was concerned that that would be an issue on the freeway, but so far so good. The new tires feel great. The car feels great. It's driving nice and smooth. So that's good news. I'm pretty sure my tint is illegal, guys. I think it's only a matter of time before I get pulled over. So right after I bought this car, I did a couple of repairs that I did film. And my plan was to add that footage to part 1 of my mods and repair series on this car. But that didn't end up happening, so I wanted to share that footage with you guys in this video. So I'm gonna roll that now, and while you guys are watching that, I'm gonna make my way home so we can do a few more things to this car. What I'm doing now is working on a solution to prevent these fuel lines from resting on the valve cover. Obviously, fuel is flammable. We don't want these fuel lines resting on anything hot, and there's stickers everywhere. Warning of that. So this one says fuel lines must be held in place by a retainer strap to help avoid potential fire hazards. So there should be a retainer plugged into this hole right here in this throttle cable cover, and there was what's left of a retainer plugged in there. As you can see, that one's toast, and instead of buying a new one, my solution is to just drill a hole, small hole above the existing one, and feed a zip tie through, and then just strap up the fuel lines that way. All right, there is the finished product, and mission accomplished. It's nowhere near the valve cover. And I did try and do a search for another retaining clip on the internet, but I wasn't able to find anything. So as I thought about this more and more, I felt like this would be a good solution, and I think it turned out pretty nice. So now I have a little more peace of mind as I drive the car. I was a little worried about this. Not that that valve cover would ever get hot enough to cause an issue, but why take a chance? All right, guys, I want to see if we can get the air conditioning system to work. And I bought this refrigerant from Walmart for about 26 bucks. So let's plug it in and try and recharge the system and see if we can't get it working. How it feels inside the car. Oh yeah, it is cold. Feels good. It feels good right now, but I'm worried that there's a leak in the system and all of that refrigerant will leak out, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted, but this will definitely work for now. Well, that's a good start, I guess. It took most of the can. There's just a little bit in there, and the needle got to just above that 30 marker, and it wouldn't go any higher. So I'm pretty sure the system is fully charged, and again, I'll keep you guys posted and we'll see how it does. Fingers crossed that it works. All right, you guys, we are back home, and I'm happy to report that the air conditioner is working great still. still blowing cold, so you can't really beat a $27 AC fix, am I right? So what we're gonna do now is replace the antenna assembly. As I've mentioned in a previous video, the antenna mounting stud right here is broken, and I'm missing the grommet that holds the assembly in place. And so this unit's pretty much no good, so I bought a used one on eBay. It came with everything you see here, and I went ahead and painted this nut that holds everything in place, as well as this antenna, so it looks pretty good. All right, so to get the old one out, I just have to pinch these two little plastic pieces together and just shimmy it out of the holding place, just like that. So again, just squeeze these two plastic pieces together and then just work it out of its holding spot right there. Try and be a little more graceful than me. And we'll just grab this new one and feed it up through the hole. And lock it in place. Just like that. So now we're just going to put on this grommet. Make sure it's snug in place. And then put on this nut. All right, so this is tight now. I did use a flat blade screwdriver in these little grooves just to help me get it as tight as possible, but it's pretty solid. And the next step is to put on the antenna. And as you can tell, this looks so much better. The last thing I need to do is just plug in the antenna. There we go. All right guys, there you go. Everything is tightened down and this looks really good. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of you that will say I need to get a shorty antenna because this tall one is hideous, but that's something I may consider down the road. For now, I'm just trying to get things in a working order, so that's something that'll have to wait. The next thing we need to do is replace the driver's side light bulb in the third brake light. All right, so the new bulb is in and it just goes in the housing like that. And just twist it in. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is treat the fuel system with some seafoam. All right guys, that's pretty much all I have for you for this video. I think this car is coming along nicely. For its age and mileage, it's running great. I'm slowly tracking down screws and fasteners for the interior. You can see this door sill panel has screws in every hole now. Same with the other side. I got screws and fasteners for this under dash panel on the passenger and driver side. So things are looking good. I don't have panels hanging down anymore, which is awesome. I got some new Velcro for this fuse panel door, so it's not flopping around anymore. And I also found this little corner panel for this window in the back when I was cleaning it out. So I was able to kind of refurbish it, clean it up, and then get it back in place. So that looks good. And this car is great so far. I'm really enjoying it. That does it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.